you've talked extensively about how this man influenced you as a boxer. Why don't you talk to them about it?
Well, it's no big secret that I emulate Muhammad and Sugar Ray Robinson because they transcended the sport of boxing. They brought entertainment to a sport that was highly criticized because of the nature of the sport. And I'd like to take this time to thank Ali because he made it possible for me and Mike to be in this position.
I don't want your hand, I want your wallet.
You want money from you and Stallone. If you had to name him, say for instance he were an opponent.
Oh, come on, man.
What would his name be?
The Rabbit.
The Rabbit. Rabbit 2.
Don't say that. It's TV. Television. It's on television.
Yeah, rabbits are cute.
They multiply too.
That's an interesting retort. You are a student of boxing. You study all these films. You got this stuff that you bore your friends with and make them watch and everything. Out of all your stuff you look at with Muhammad Ali fighting, what's your favorite?
Muhammad Ali and Cleveland Williams.
Really?
That was a beautiful fight, man. That was artistic.
It's Ali at his best. Excuse me? I wasn't even born. It was 66, wasn't it? Was it 66? It was 66 in Houston Superdome.
Yeah.
I was 10.
I wasn't born yet, I don't believe. You know, I think a long time ago, it was in Bronx, and I was in a detention home for bad kids, right? And Muhammad came and he visited us. And this was at the time the movie The Greatest was out. So all the kids sat down and we watched the movie The Greatest. And then Ali came in. This is a funny story. Once I saw him and I saw his impact and what kind of aura he came once he entered the room, by no means from watching him fight, I knew I could never copy or emulate his style because he was so far advanced as far as technology and everything. You know, he was the future as far as boxing was concerned. I said, I'm going to be like him. And I meant as far as being famous, having money, and just be me, the way I am now. You know what I mean? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be just like this guy as far as successes. I tell him this all the time. I must have been 10 years old then. And he said, get out of here. No one wants to hear it or anything. But if I never met him that time, I would never been the person I am now.
But did you actually get to talk to him?
Oh, yeah, I talk to him all the time. He never wants to hear it. Get out of here, get out of here.
No, I mean, back then at the detention...
I could never get close to him because I was like the bad guy, or the troublemaker.
He had on brown pants, yellow shirt?
Everybody had a brown pants, yellow shirt.
You remember? Oh, everybody had that. Oh, okay. That was the uniform.
No doubt.
Now, what was it about that Cleveland Williams fight that you liked?
Because you watched them, you know what I mean? That was him at marvelous physical shape. When you watch him in the later years, you know what I mean? His personality reflecting, you know what I mean? His characteristics, you know what I mean? And his character overwhelming everyone, you know what I mean? Because deep down belief. And totally manipulating the human mind at that time. When fighters at particular times before him was just authentically tough. You hit me, and who's going to land the first blow and who's going to take it? It's like I was saying, this authentic tough man is coming in. And he was just so marvelous, and he just outthink them, and he would make them believe they were tired. He would talk to them.
A scientific approach.
It was just totally unbelievable.
That's what I told him to say.
I know at this time it's very hard to believe because sometimes, you know, I guess, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm shocked right to be here with the Sugar Man and the Greatest, you know what I mean?
Yes. He mentioned talking to your opponents. Did you talk to a lot of your opponents? Now, you told me this wasn't true, but Frazier claims in this videotape that they've read that you told him that you were God or something like that. That's not true, though, right? What would you say to a Joe Frazier when you were in the ring?
You're in trouble, sucker. I'm not talking bad about you. This is anybody.
Yeah, but you would talk to your opponent.
I got that from a rifle named Gorgeous George.
Gorgeous George, yeah. Yeah, Gorgeous George talked a lot of stuff.
Never won, though. He didn't win as many bouts as Ali.
Yeah.
In fact, I learned to talk trash by watching all this.
Really? You talk to your opponent's friends?
Yeah, in a very subconscious manner.
Now, what do you mean by that?
Well, just reverse psychology. And it didn't work with Tommy Hearns.
I can't imagine Ray talking trash. By any means, would you care for a few more of these uppercuts?
Do you talk to people, Mike? You talk to people?
Mike doesn't have to talk to nobody.
You've never talked to an opponent in the ring? You have?
Yeah, Tyrell Biggs.
Really? What'd you say to Tyrell?
In one incident, he said, wow, you're throwing elbows too? I said, you're going to die. Your elbows, you're going to die.
You know what? It's probably our pleasure to have this moment just to tell you how bad you are, man, and just sit down and kick it with you. You are truly the greatest of all time. Muhammad Ali.